What's up, everybody? It's Olin. Today we are here once again in the All Under Heaven DLC. We are playing, I'm not sure what this country would be at, but I know this is Indonesia, so like near Indonesia. And we are playing as a custom character. This is Bupati Perak of Wenang. This is his house, Goodness Discipline Union. I just made this custom character. I wanted him to be sort of like a combat-focused character because there wasn't really anybody like that over here. If you look at the screen, you can see that he is achievement possible, so he's not super overpowered or anything. But I talked about this in my Starts I Recommend video. He is a Kaharingan faith, and this faith allows you to get cranial trophies. And the reason that I wanted to make a character like this is so that one, we could take advantage of this cranial trophy economic system, and two, because I want to take over Indonesia, and I believe there's another country right here. Fortunately, my geography of Southeast Asia is not amazing, but I want to take over this country, and create this new kingdom for our people, because all of our holy sites are currently held by somebody else, and that's not good. So we're going to work on that. And there's also a new item for these, Southeast Asian tribal characters. They have barter goods. These are used to barter and upkeep armies by Wanua rulers, which are the people that are in like this oceanic place. You can make these via your tribal holdings or other things. Let's see, what sort of buildings do we have? So we have this Wantilla, which is a new building. We have this fort, which is also new. Some water temples. So this character specifically gets these new unique men-at-arms warriors as well. These are, although they are often armed with the Kris or Golok or a myriad of array of other melee weapons, Silat practitioners are equally well-versed in unarmed combat. These are counters to heavy infantry, they're skirmishers. And we also ended up getting an onager, which is good. I'm going to station my guys here. They cost money, so it's not like other tribals where it costs, prestige. Marshal, let's go down the martial tree. Let's do the authority focus, because I feel like it'll help. I do want to get Stalwart Leader, though. And I do want to get Bellum Gestum. And I want to get... We'll get Serve the Crown too, because a man's home will be useful for later. But my goal, my idea is that I'm going to try and take up at least these three things, because I believe this is a duchy right here. Yeah, we'll take up this duchy. We'll create this duchy, rather. And then we will go from there and then try to, I guess, take over this area and make this kingdom. So we're going to play as this character. He's only 25. He's not married or anything, so let's work on that too. We have this ally. This ally's a little too strong, I think. We don't want to be marrying anybody that's also too far away. They're pretty close by, but they're not on the island that we want to go to. I would say that this is a solid alliance here, and we can also try to get our wife to convert to the proper faith. This way we can also work on creating heirs, which we will want. And then we're obviously going to start off here and go raiding as soon as the game launches. So let's see who we can go for. A lot of these people are about as strong as we are, which is unfortunate. Some of these people aren't, so let's see. This guy's probably a little bit weaker. I'm also a good commander, so I should be able to take some of this. As long as we can capture somebody, we'll be fine. So we have married our wife, and let's work on making them our lover. We can also work on swaying them, I guess. We can't demand conversion yet because she doesn't like us, so let's work on romancing her, which is a smarter one. What does she like? I'm gonna go with my gut. Don't know what we did. Don't know what we were going for, but we went with it. It looks like they might have free disembarkment. Let's see. Embarkment cost is minus 85%. Oh my god. They're also hill dwellers and culture blending, which means that we could blend with one of the cultures over here ideally. Also, they have a unique boat, which we saw from our Japanese video that they also did. So nice to see different models for these different characters. This should be easy. Yeah, we should win this really handily. It looks like we have armor and they don't. Kind of interesting. We might not actually win this one. We'll see. It's really close. No. We're going to barely make it. Wow. Real close one. Good lord. That was tight for sure. We're in the 1066 start. We're in 1067 now, but... And we raided, and looks like we captured somebody, and we can create a cranial trophy with our faith. And also, we will lose some stress because they are a hostile faith. So we are going to behead them. We're going to do the same thing to everybody. Get a bunch of piety. And then we're going to sell their heads for 80 gold a pop. Well, that guy was a ruler, so it was 40. But still, that's a lot. Holy crap. Let's get 2 of those. And, yeah, that paid for itself already. Good lord. That guy's got a little too many troops, I think. So let's just head home. We'll just go back immediately. We don't need to stay over here. Ideally, what I would like to do too, once we make our... Oh yeah, we could take these guys, actually. Let's try this. Once we create our kingdom, I also want to try and kidnap somebody who's like of some sort of renown. I think that would be a lot of fun. So these are a hostile faith to us as well. So ideally, we do have house relations as well with this. So house relations seems to be something that happens dynamically within this new DLC. I thought it was exclusively to Japan, but I guess it's not, which is interesting to note. I'm gonna send them down here too, and then we'll send them home. It's not gonna be a lot of loot, but it'll be enough to make a little bit of a difference. And as for our character, I gave him Pillager and Raider because I wanted him to have the little bit of bonuses for raiding that those give you. Oh, let's see. Let's do Bounty's Plunder, and then I can go home. And I wonder if I'll leave in time. Okay, actually I won't, and it looks like we will get into a fight, but it's fine because we should be able to survive this one. Oh yeah, we actually have the advantage here. Hopefully we capture somebody. That would be really ideal, really nice. Let's see. Did we capture anybody? No prisoners, unfortunate, but that's fine. Okay, my wife is now my soulmate, so that's out of the way, which is good. I think my wife should be working on maybe our domain because we're getting a little bit more barter goods per month. You don't really get any income, it looks like, as these guys. So stewardship is primarily focused on just acquiring the other thing, the barter goods. Okay, so it looks like I did drop off my stuff, so I'm gonna disband really quick. Okay, good. Good. And then we should be able to build another building, which plus 10% barter goods. I think getting these two because it'll increase our men-at-arms toughness. It's just spearmen and archers though. Let's do the skirmisher toughness and damage because that's what we have the most of. So let's do that one, which these are the water temples. Small weirs and earth channels link paddles. A shrine oversees offerings and work rotas. Reliable surplus begins to flow, and so do rights. What is happening right here? They're on a barter mission. What is that? Is that like a thing I can do? Is that something that I have the option to do? Raise all armies as barterers. Now what is this? My wife is pregnant, very nice. It looks like... This is really interesting. So what is bartering? Okay, so there's somebody up here that we can barter with. Okay, so it's sort of like not pillaging. It's like friendly pillaging. So you're like making friends with these people. So you collect these goods via this way. Okay, and that'll increase their opinion of you. Okay, that's really cool. So there's like another way to do this besides just attacking people, which is nice. I wonder if there's a... So what I'm curious about, is there a bonus for, like, is there a skill associated with bartering? Like if I do it enough times, will I become a barterer? Or will I just... Okay, so these people are... It looks like they're going to come attack me. I'm just going to have my son be this guy. And I'm going to also raise you to be strong and wise, my boy. You'll be the way of the warrior, and we can try and get us another alliance now. I don't want to marry anybody up in China because I feel like it just wouldn't make a whole lot of sense for me to do that. So let's do maybe somebody down here. You will accept, so I will take it. Okay, so we returned with 12 loot. Okay, I'm going to let my troops replenish for a second. Ideally, I think the best thing to get next would be like these guys. Oh, there's handgunners. That's right, that's true. I would say bowmen because they counter skirmishers. This would probably be the biggest bonus for me. And this guy's very weak actually, so I would hit you first probably. And then I would definitely call in my allies, which I'm gonna do that right now. So let's just start. And I'll call in, hopefully one of these guys will come. Are you at war with anybody or not? So will you come assist me in this war? We're beginning our conquests. Well, of course our hostile relation is going to deteriorate. So the enemy ally has joined the war. It doesn't really matter, we should be okay. I've maxed out my skirms. I think getting engineered for destruction might help us a little bit because then we can also get living off the land. My allies are coming in off the boat, which is great. Love to see it. And I think, okay, so the stationing my army, the only people that would leave would be the entire force that's sitting there. So let's just stay. I do think it would make sense to have a... It looks like these guys are just going to risk it and attack us anyway, which is stupid, but maybe we'll get a prisoner. It looks like you lose some goods when you have your armies raised. So monthly income is entirely associated with something different. That's good to know. And then once we become, you know, like a kingdom, like I said, I would like to try to steal somebody's head or like behead somebody of some renown. I don't think we'd be able to take a song necessarily, but maybe somebody from like the Khmer could be kind of cool if we can get that strong. Might be fun. Or go over to Japan and try to nab somebody from over there. One of the noble houses. One of the big houses or something. Sweet. And we did capture somebody, and we are going to behead them for their wonderful head. They were a woman, so they were a little upset about it. Actually, we didn't get anything from them because they're from the same faith as us. Okay, that's good to know. So now I think I'm big enough to make the duchy title, right? It's 2 of 2. Or is it the whole thing? Because what is up here? That's me. Okay, I control that. And then you would be this, right? So let me just come over here and just attack you right away. We'll just get you out of the way, right? We'll take up the whole thing, and then I'll have enough troops to hopefully start challenging some of these bigger guys, and then we can start grabbing people up. This is interesting. I'm glad that I suggested this. I know that I'm the one who suggested it, but it's cool. So he's just chilling on his little boat. And it looks like my allies are now here. So we're going to take this quickly. It'll be about 3 years since the game started. I'm 29 years old. I have one child who is married to a 10-year-old. These guys probably won't come down, which is fine. I think once we do this, or after we do this, we'll do a big raid or something after, you know, this is over. And then once we can maybe make a duchy, that would probably be useful. Because making a duchy is going to be huge so that we can actually have vassals. Otherwise, you know, we won't be able to have any. And we kind of want those. Additional taxes. That's really nice. That may actually push us over the threshold. No, there's no loot from this. That's fine. One raid will do it, though. I'll probably raid the rest of this island, to be honest with you. Because I don't need to be friends with these people. Like, who the hell is this guy? I could also just take over this, but I don't want to. I want to create, you know, the kingdom of my faith. So we've done that. So now we are 1 over our limit. However, it doesn't matter because I can create these duchy. Very nice. Now I'm a high chieftain and I have this drip dog. He looks sick. Granary and canoe shed. I would say we'll get rid of this one. We'll grant this to somebody. Some of all skills, probably my champion. Just because they have a little bit going on. He for some reason doesn't like me very much, but I think he will once I put him in a position. Like my spy master, who is apparently terrible. So we'll swap them out. This is fine. Yeah, that's way better. I didn't realize that my guy was so bad. So we'll put you here. 7 years. Work on that. I think our culture is the same everywhere. So now we have a duchy. Great. We can station our men-at-arms, which is just these guys. And we'll hit go for real quick. Try to get our people all the way up. And now legitimacy gained. Okay, cool. I wonder what the throne room looks like for people like this. So we have a bit of a... This guy's pretty strong. This Raja. He's taken over a lot of this land. We're going to have to fight him eventually, but I'm not going to do it yet. And I'm also about that strong now. And we're going to raise local raiders, the whole raiding army. I guess we'll just go over here and start trying to do that. I'm going to decline. Oh, you see, you can ruin your house relation if you say no. It's probably, I mean, that was obvious. I like that they take advantage of the water a lot because they can. You're really weak, but you've also been raided like crazy. All of you have. Oh my god, it's wild out here. Good lord. It is barren. Even I've been raided recently, apparently. Let's see. Where do I have to go? Where does it start to pick up again? It looks like it's over here. He's gonna fight me. It's fine. We have better commanders, so we should be fine as far as that goes. My brewing troublemaker. I love the music. Again, I have to say it every video that I do for this. It's so good. We'll just start here. See if we can't raid this guy. He's raising up his troops, but I do feel like I would win. Not only that, but skirmisher screen, which is better defense. We should just be able to win this handily. Yeah, we're defending in the hills, and we have a hill bonus, so his loss, really. And then also, once I get archers, it'll counter all of these guys for most of them, and we'll be pretty much set. Already got glory is widely known, and now our troops are a little bit better because we finished our Subek Weirs and Field Shrines, which is great. Go over here. I'm just going to raid this whole dude up. I'm just going to keep going down. He's going to hit me again. Defending in the jungle, which is also one of my counters. Oh no, we're hill people. I think we get a bonus to hills anyway, but I have Jungle Stalker as my guy because I wanted to have a bonus in the jungles because I thought it made sense. We do have this guy over here in Angkor, and I think I honestly may be able to come up here and raid him. I'm a little nervous. I could go home. We're also getting a lot of prestige for all these victories, which I think is great. It's only been 5 years since the game started. We got to start moving, though. I just want to get a little bit more men-at-arms. Prasada Tower crowns the temple citadel, painting a regal silhouette in the distance. It allows its worshippers to admire the shrine from afar. Okay, so it's like a new building, probably for mandala governments. Could be interesting to try out the mandala in this video as well once we get big enough. It won't show me conquesting all of this stuff because it's redundant most of the time, but... And we did take somebody, which is a child. And we can't take kids' heads, so we don't... Well, we get something for this guy. Okay, so the artifact trophy has a couple stipulations. It does have to be an adult, and it does have to be somebody of a hostile faith. So these are things that you have to think about when you're going to play as this kind of character. So the more you know, I guess. Now we have bowmen, which is great. And I'm going to station these guys here because they're going to get a better bonus than these onagers. He has armored footmen, though, and they do counter what I got going on. Plus, I have quite a lot of loot, and I would be a little bit remiss if we lost all of it. So, bounteous plunder. And that's perfect for me. 105, 105. Let's go home. Let's turn it in. And with that extra money, we'll get another archer unit, I think. And then we'll probably make our incursion into this land. I would say this guy first, for sure. A couple prisoners can be ransomed, actually, which is great, because then I can get some gold and a head. We have another cranial trophy. Really great. Love to get all this money. We'll increase these guys by 2 because pretty much everybody has these skirmishers. So having these dudes as counters is going to be huge for me. This increases archer toughness, so let's do this wantalon. What is a wantalon? A village hall hosts musters, oaths, and rehearsals. Elders arbitrate feuds before they spark. Interesting. I also ran into somebody who was trying to raid me, and I recovered some of his loot. Perfect. And with that, we will increase them one more time to 400. So now we'll have another 400 men-at-arms, which is perfect for my coming conquest. So that was a really good raid, I would say. This raising all barters is interesting too. I almost wonder if we did a bartering instead and went through China and see how much we could make. That could be kind of interesting too, instead of trying to behead somebody. I mean, the head thing is cool, obviously, but being able to get them as barterers is kind of clutch. It's been 7 years since the game started. We are 32 years old. Our son is 5. Okay, sweet. We have maxed out men-at-arms. Let's just go for it. Who do you got this guy? He's not gonna be able to beat me. I want this one because I need to be illustrious to take over duchies. So, but I want my Holy Land back. That 85% disembarkment or embarkment is insane. That's really, really nice. I would say living off the land will be good only because we raid so much. And I wonder if that also applies to bartering, like if bartering is faster because of that. Even with the embarkment penalty, we're still going to kick this guy's ass. Good lord. That must feel really bad, man. Yep, my bowmen are countering you. I knew it. As soon as you get something like that. Oh, and we can have concubines. And we are definitely going to behead this guy because he's bad. We should get... I'll take you as my concubine, for sure. New cranial trophy, that's 40 more gold, and then that's the final bowman in our tank. And I think next we'll get probably light horsemen, just on the off chance. Or you know what? Maybe, yeah, probably light horsemen on the off chance somebody else has archers. I feel like that'd be a nice well-rounded... Well, would they even have horsemen, though? I'm trying to be, like, realistic about what they would get. I would say pikemen, maybe. Just in case somebody else has cavalry, then we can counter theirs. Probably makes more sense, huh? Excellent, we have taken it. I'm actually just going to come up here and hit these guys up really quick just to see if I can't... Yeah, no, they're going to run too far. It's fine. Disband, so now I have my holy site, which is this. This guy actually may end up coming over here, and it looks like I should still win, which would be big for me. Yeah, good counters. It's because we have the bowman. Having the bowman was huge. My counselor died. Oh, he was my only good one. Dang, that sucks. I'm fighting people like crazy right now. Alright. This man is winning battles like wild, though. Good lord. And he still managed to get the raid loot in. GG's, dude. With the bounteous plunder bonus, dude. With the wife taken prisoner, dude. I don't think you can behead them and get a cranial trophy from these guys. But you can... Can't even ransom you. What am I doing? What are we even here for? Also, I like that it's sort of giving me an indicator at the bottom of how many we've taken, which is a decent amount. That's crazy that you won't even pay any money for your wife. I guess I'll just hold on to her for a while. Or, you know what? I've recruited you. You're my wet nurse now. Encourage competition. Good job. Sorry, man. Your wife is my wet nurse. How many people has this guy killed already? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9? It's pretty good. This guy's getting attacked. Oh, in a tributary war. Oh, and we did capture a prisoner. Who's this guy? Oh, well, well. Thank you for your cranium. 41 gold delivered. Perfect. And then we'll let our troops replenish here just real fast. I have noticed that the 4-speed is a lot slower than it used to be. I think that's just a byproduct of this new update. But the game runs really well. If you were worried at all about how it was going to run with the new Asian expansion, it's surprisingly good. And I can take it for just 11. So I'm going to do that here in a minute, once I have all of my men-at-arms, because I want them to all be maximum, right? Fighting. You. I'm going to fight you as well. I'm going to stop being so slow. I have to beat this guy out, but that's fine. Should be able to beat him pretty much immediately. He's going to run. Yep, they are countering my men-at-arms, but that's fine. I'm actually going to call in some of my allies too, probably these guys. This is this guy over here. So he's fighting him. I don't even know who I was fighting this guy with. I guess these guys? These guys? Somebody. This is the whole county though, so once we take this, I mean, we've got the whole thing. Perfect. Did we capture anyone? No. We do need to work on converting the faith in this county because it's not our faith. So 82 years? Well, damn. That's kind of crazy. I'm fighting against 4,000 people. I got like 2,200. Hopefully I can survive, right? Greatness awaits you, my buddy. I'm going to stand right here because I'm defending in the wetlands. And I should be able to survive this. Oh, and they left. They left it exposed. Interesting. That was pretty foolish of you. Not your best move. And now I can take this and then take that, and I'll be pretty much well set up here. I got low county control. I don't even want this. I'm going to give this to somebody who's got good skills. This guy? He can be my new spy master, because my spy master kind of sucks. Alright, this one's done. And I don't think we took it. It looks like we took somebody. Perfect. No prisoners from that, but they do have to pay me 181 gold. Damn, that sucks. Let me invite some champions. We can send the Herald. And I can also station some men-at-arms, but I'm not going to grab any new ones, but I will. Let's see. There's no way this dude holds this. That sucks. Only 12 months left till that guy's gone. Alright, well, I'll worry about it in a second. This guy, my spy master, he can have both. And then I will work on... I guess we'll get one of these. It's about 200 of those guys. And then we can work on improving our home as well, because we have the option to get more. Station, yeah, the station toughness is really nice. So that's something to think about. Another cranial trophy. Nice. Sick. These are really great. That's such a boost to your economy immediately. And it's so cheap to recruit these warriors to your court as well, which is nice. This guy's insane, but I don't really care. We're really strong now. I mean, 2,700, 3,000. I feel like we could honestly raid the Khmer. We might not be okay, but if we can succeed here, this could be huge for us. I'm gonna try and raid just this province. Still no prisoners, but no word from the ruler of the Khmer. I would have thought they wouldn't want me raiding, so I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna see if I can't raid their capital, because they're not doing anything. Bounty's plunder. Yeah, I'm going straight for the top. I have a couple prisoners. And you can't get them from women, but you can get some money. I'm just gonna try it. Let's see. 50 gold would be nice. This would be a really big bonus. Oh, thank you. Perfect. 20 days. Oh! I think we flew too close to the sun. Oh no, we can flee! Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. We have to go home. Oh my god, are we really gonna get away? No, no, no. 200 gold! Wait a minute. Did I capture the ruler? I did. Damn, that sucks. He's a kid. Well, that's 200 gold, though, so I'll take it. So we did capture a ruler, and that was something that I said at the beginning of the video would be kind of cool to do. Wow. I didn't think we would make it. It says we might win. Oh my god. He's gonna win! Oh my god, so wait, he spanked them first. And then, so he went on a grand raid, spanked them, and now he's getting to go home full... No! What happened? He died of consumption. How the hell did he get consumption? Okay, well I got a new one. He's got like this insanely long name. Oh, and I got 300 gold? Well, we're gonna definitely use that to max those out. For sure. No reason not to. And then we can go home with the rest of our loot. And start swinging at all these people. 115. 115, it's beautiful. That's crazy. We actually ended up making so much money. We do need another building though, because we're losing a bit of money now for all the troops that we have. We probably could lower this by 1. Yeah, dog, you're cooked. I'm sorry to tell you. You're not gonna beat me here. And then I probably would start going up here, because he's got the biggest tract of land. We want all of this, but if I could just go boom, county, or duchy. Duchy, county, duchy. I probably might just attack all of them at the same time. Hopefully he doesn't run into them. Oh, I think they caught him too fast. I shouldn't have been too greedy. But I did capture somebody, so that's fine. Give me your cranial. My cranial-based economy. Too strong. Looks like we captured somebody else. Thank you. How does that work for... Dang, I'm already almost at Paragon of Virtue. You get piety like crazy. Oh, we took somebody prisoner. Who we got? Cranial. And now we can make this duchy title, I'm pretty sure. Yes, I can. Perfect. So now I have 2 duchies. Lovely. And I don't need this land, so I'm going to grant it to... Oh, spice foraging. That's really sick. So I'm going to grant it to somebody else. Get a nice chancellor, maybe. This champion, he's pretty good. I'll probably make him my marshal. Excellent. Perfect. Love to see it. Okay, so... Oh man, we have another one. Another cranial. Gotta keep cranialing it up. And it looks like we can't... We don't have any buildings available for those spots. This is about to be done, so I'm gonna wait till that's finished. So they should both be done here in a second. In about 40 days. So my troops should be replenished. And then we can go... I think I can just go, yep, Conquer County. Probably the same thing for all of them. I don't know why it keeps going to the faith thing. So yeah, Conquer County. Conquer County, or Conquer Duchy, Duchy, County, probably Duchy, probably County. Probably try to do all of this in one go. I'll send my allies to these guys so that they're bothering them first. That'd be a good move. Okay, so I just declared all of those wars. I'm gonna send both of these dudes after this guy. Or actually, I'm gonna send you after them. I'll send you after these guys. Or, you know what? The Brunei, because they're kind of far. Oh, I have to get you too. So now I'm going in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 wars. I've done this many times before. Trust me, I'm an expert. I can do this. It'll be fine. So many people. I probably shouldn't have gone into this many wars at once. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. Okay, you have to from this guy. From this guy. And from this guy. And from this guy. That's a lot of damage. That's a lot of money too. Holy crap. This is an insane amount of money. Oh, wow. It's been several years since we started this, by the way. Oh, we finished one. Perfect. Took the second duchy. These guys are gonna come here now. Which they actually might be able to just hold their own against this. Oh, we captured somebody else. Done. Looks like they attacked that guy on their own for some reason. I don't know why you would do that, but apparently they thought that they could take him. A little more than I wanted to happen, but, you know, that happens when you're doing like 6 wars at once. Catch this guy, and then perfect. Then we'll be done fighting this dude. How much money will he have to pay me? This guy will owe me. Alright, took 4 years to get to this. This guy will owe me A lot, actually. Well, these guys are done, so I'm gonna send you down too. How many prisoners do I have? So many prisoners. So many. So many cranial trophies. I don't even care who it's from. I have 2 direct vassals above my vassal limit. Yeah, probably because I have a damn near kingdom down here. There's just so many little armies that this man is sending after me. 5 years that I've been doing this. I should be able to make this kingdom title really quickly. Is this my son? Oh, my son! I forgot that he even came of age. He also ended up turning pretty solid, I have to say. Done. You're dead. I can create the kingdom of Tandu Nagara, I think is how you would say that, so let's create it. We are now a mighty king. We'll commence preparations immediately. To create a... To do a coronation, I guess. I didn't know you had to do a coronation as these guys. Okay. So we made it to the end of that. A lot of craniums destroyed. We're gonna create another duchy. And make this person into this. And I'm also gonna grant them a vassal. So probably... It says I'm over my vassal limit, so I'll get less taxes, so... I'm just gonna get rid of a bunch of my vassals, and then I'll just assign people who happen to be good at these positions into this. So now we've taken, I think that's 3 of the holy sites. I think that does count if we look at our faith. So we get a martial bonus, we get advantage against co-religionists, and we get counselor opinion increase. Prowess per level of devotion, which would be a good one to get from Kutai, or Kudat. And then we have Kutai over here, this place. We also gotta grab. So soon we'll have the whole island. This big one that I want you to do, I'm gonna give you a directive to convert the faith. Yes, that's what I want you to do, and that's also what I want you to do. Yes, perfect. We'll do my coronation, my capital. We'll just get it over with because I really don't want to do it. I'm curious to see what his crown looks like or if he will wear one. I can't do a raid, but I can send all of my people on a raid. So let's see. Let's try it, I guess. Let's see if we can't go right here and just see what happens. I mean, if it goes poorly, it goes poorly, but I'm going to try and raid Japan just to see what happens. I'm really curious. Yeah, we didn't make it. Did not do it. Did not go well for us whatsoever. Which is fine. I kind of figured it wouldn't. I just wanted to see what would happen. Excellent. I love their crowns are so cool. They look so sick. I'm going to take this guy as my de jure because I want it. I'm not going to wait till all my troops are back up because he's already 50. He's not going to live that much longer. I wonder if it's a good idea that my capital isn't on my main island. Are you an adult? You know what that means. Cranial trophy. If you're a kid, I learned my lesson. I want to see how many guys this dude has killed. Should be able to take all of this pretty soon, I think, because all these guys are going to be really weak. That's what we call winning the big bucks, buddy. I was very curious. It looks like there might be a unique building here, too. Or are there? Let's see. We haven't looked at that at the map at all. There's a Grand Temple. A couple Grand Temples in what are our holy sites, I would assume. So yeah, we're just going to attack all these guys for our de jure. No reason to wait. None of them want to be vassals, so might as well make them. Or give them out to people who do. And then once we've taken all of those... Oh, my wife, what happened? She was murdered? By my spy master? Okay, well, we're gonna have to deal with that in a minute. I suppose I deserve it after all the people I've killed, but, you know, it's not fair. It shouldn't have happened to my wife. My soulmate? I don't even think I can remarry. Oh, no, I can. Oh, it doesn't care. Love to see it. Thank you. And that was, I think, our last holy site that we needed to take. So we just took one. Now we took our last one. So we've taken all the holy sites. The whole island is now ours. And I can make these duchy titles and give them to different characters as well, which is what I'll do. Rock crystal necklace. Hell yeah, dude. Done. We have taken the whole island. The whole shebang belongs to me. This guy's a neighboring ruler. He's just a duke. I could technically subjugate him if I wanted to. Which would be... He would be really upset with me if I did that. But it's something interesting. This is really cool. I don't know if it does anything. or if I can even contribute to that in any way, but it's neat anyway, either way. So. I'm still converting all these faiths. This guy's got a grand temple now, but it doesn't really matter because I don't think I could do anything with it, but I can also uphold my oath that I expanded the realm. So now I always just do that one because it's easy. I can pardon my best friend, mind you, is the one who killed my wife, which is crazy to me. So we've killed a lot of people here, and we're not done yet. We're not done quite yet. I still want to finish this episode up, or this video. I'll ally with Pagan again. Because, or pagan. I keep wanting to say pagan. I don't even know if that's what it would be. I really want to, I think it'd be cool if we could attack Japan. I think I can manage it if I grab another, like, ooh, some pikemen. Perfect. I don't know why I didn't think of that. Pikemen would be excellent. Because they have horse archers. But in 26, 25-ish years, we've taken the whole Indonesian island. I lost my right hand. And let's just see what we can do. I kind of want to see if I can't go for Japan again. I only have 45 spearmen. I didn't wait that long for them to get up, but if we can come up here and raid the capital, I would consider that, you know, like a personal victory. Hienkyo, let's see if I can't raid you. If I can capture the emperor even and have their head. I wonder if it's like an emperor title. Like, is it like a purple head? Because if it's like a duke or a king, I think a duke is... Because these guys counter skirmishers and heavy infantry, but they don't counter spearmen. All right, here we go. Well, no one's going to stop me. Bounteous plunder, who did we get? We got 8 prisoners. Holy. Oh my. A bunch of people. Oh god, it says probably not. He just got me. These are really good. This mounted samurai are insanely strong. But I did raid their capital though, so I'm gonna count that as a win. Some really big names in here. 125? They are strong. Those mounted samurai are crazy. We did manage to raid the capital even though we lost the loot, but I'd still count that as a kind of a victory, right? I just got Faithful Blade from a court event, which is great for me. We're at 1094, so it's been 27 years since the game start. I think this is the, it's the same guy that we kidnapped when he was a kid. Well, not kidnapped, but you know what I mean. We captured him. The Catholics can crusade, which I'm sure is going to definitely matter to me. I should also... Oh, he's in jail. My friend, unfortunately, I do have to execute you. I'll never forget the day. It's weird that my best friend is the same person. Well, these people are clearly not important because I've had them as prisoners for 2 years, so they're all just going to be dead. I will keep his skull, which is a fame trinket. It is a blue artifact, so if they are a duke, it looks like they are blue. I wonder how much that one's worth then. Okay, so you cannot destroy artifacts that are of this quality. Interesting, okay. Which I already knew that, but I was wondering if that would matter still for this guy. I'm gonna come up here to the capital of the Khmer and give him the business. My court grandeur is trash. It's abysmal, apparently. I'm going on a tear. So we captured his wife, which I'm not gonna kill her. I can't even get a skull from it, so there's no reason. We gotta do one more big one, though. I really want to try to capture somebody, like, big. I just don't have enough to counter Japan. They're too strong against, like, what I have going on. And I definitely wouldn't be able to take on China. I was murdered! Oh. No, my boy. That is a true shame. He was great. I really liked him. I'm the new Dynasty head. And he's also a martially focused character, although it looks like he's going down the chivalry route. I guess I'll use him to finish our raid. A shame, though, that our boy couldn't finish it out. He got murdered by his rival. The great raid of the Khmer, or against the Khmer, rather. Big ol' raid. One of the stronger powers in this area, so I should feel pretty good about that, I think. Good job, buddy. Good job, buddy, and good job to everybody who watched this video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with this one. I think that this new area is a lot of fun, and this faith in particular is insane. I feel like you could make So many crazy things going on. Like, obviously, we only scratched the surface about, you know, with some of the things that you could do, but we created our own kingdom. We could technically keep expanding, but I don't really feel like it. I guess we would be able to have more troops that way and probably end up maybe countering these dudes, but they're really, really strong. So it's been kind of the biggest thing. Maybe if you were like empire size, we'd be strong enough, but it doesn't really matter. But thank you so much for watching. So I was thinking about stopping it there, but I realized there was 2 things I didn't do. One, I really wanted to raise all of our troops as barterers because I wanted to see if we couldn't try to trade with China, I think it was, right? I don't even know. How does this work? Do I need to have more goods to barter? How does this work? He's not gonna like me. He wouldn't let me do it. Insufficient barter goods. Oh, it's because I don't have any goods. I kind of want to see. Should we reload? Let's reload. So I reloaded, obviously. I'm gonna redouble our guards. We are still raiding, I think, in Angkor at the time of me doing this one. So I'm gonna send my dude home real fast. We have so many prisoners. Just 1 billion. Well, it's more like a couple, but you know, a lot of money. Send him home, send him home, send him home. And then I realized this, and this is just a fun fact for you, in case you were wondering how this worked. Thank you. So if I wanted to make this dude into a barterer, basically what that does is it means that I will take, and this sounds so stupid, I don't know why I didn't think of this, but this is what this meant. You literally are using your barter goods. Again, this makes total sense, and it should have been straightforward and obvious to me, but it wasn't. You use your barter goods directly to trade with somebody else. So you're basically like trying to acquire a bunch of barter goods, and then you can use those goods to acquire loot, essentially. It's like a reverse pillaging. It's literally just like a friendly way of trading. So you could be a maritime trading kingdom if you wanted to, for example. But you know, just as for example, this is what you can do with your barter goods, aside from obviously using them for other things within your own kingdom. So now I have 83 loot. I can go home. Didn't have to raid anybody. Didn't have to attack anybody. And now I've got all this money. Perfect. We have returned with 83 goods. And now I'm going to use that money to go on a little Silk Road excursion. I would love to show you guys this. That one's really far, actually. Let's see. These guys have fire medicine too. Let's go to this one. This one's in China. Yeah, let's go there. The Silk Road awaits. It's only 75 gold. And it's going to be kind of an adventure, but we can hire all kinds of guards. I'm just going to hire mercenary guards. And we're going to go on our little adventure, very cheap. So now my little buddy, there he goes. He's wandering through China. Off to the Silk Road. So you guys will get to see what this looks like when you go there. And you can do this as pretty much any ruler, I think. We visited the Wudang Mountain Temple, are one of several mountains sacred to Taoism. They are also the home to large temple complexes. Oh, cool. And we are visiting this place, which is the Giant Wild Goose Pagoda. It was originally constructed in 652 AD as a place to keep and conserve text carvings and various figurines. It was rebuilt to have an impressive 10 stories until various reconstructions and restorations lowered it to 7 stories. Walking among the bustling market stalls of Jingzhou, my guide mentions hearing scraps of conversation. Fire medicine is repeated again and again. The town is abuzz with it, but their voices lower when they see strangers like me pass. I spot a cluster of traders huddled under one stall who seem less wary than other hereabouts, and keep talking even as my guide and I approach. Is this my chance to learn? I can gain a famed artifact, or we can potentially get this. 48% chance. I've absorbed fresh ideas, and we now have the fire medicine innovation available to our culture. So it doesn't mean that we have it, it just means that we can get it. Which I think you can get this one from that. I don't see it on here. I think it has to be in the early medieval, which is fire medicine. It's going to take 467 years, but that's just an example of how that works. I just wanted you guys to see it, but that's going to be it for me. Again, thank you guys so much for watching. That's how the Silk Road works. You could basically use it to get innovations and other things like that. But and that's also how bartering works, which is really cool. And if you wanted to play as somebody who didn't really go to war but could barter with other characters, you could definitely work on playing a tall island nation and then just trading with other people.